Alright, welcome everybody, and welcome to the next video of mine. It's gonna be, again, the FaceTime. You like it? I hope you like it, because it's gonna be coming all the time right now. So, who doesn't like it, then, yeah, enjoy it. This one will be about my internets. Exactly. Two. I have two internets because in this shithole of a country, or on a street. There are better places. This street is pretty shitty, so for the internet. So I need to have two internets to be actually functional on YouTube or streaming, for example. So let's start with the first one immediately. Let's go for the first one, which is technology DSL. Or actually, VDSL, something like that. It's like better than DSL for the speed itself. So the downloading speed on this one is 22 megabits, and the uploading speed is 2 megabits. The ping, which is the response that you are sending a packet to a server, and the packet goes back to you, that's the response, like, on the way and back, so it's 28 milliseconds, and this internet is very reliable. So these stats will be recorded or tested every single time. It will be probably the same. I'm very close to the central where the server is, so the connection between me and them is very good. So these readings will be almost every single time same, and it's reliable. So I can play, I can watch any stream, I can download a movie, whatever I want to, I can do pretty much every single second of the day, okay? It's not gonna change. But the problem is that DSL technology, okay, is very specific in the sense of download in regard to upload, because as you can see, it's 10 times more. Download is 10 times more than upload. In this country at least, because, I would say we have definitely like bad telephone lines, which is internet actually runs through. So like very old ones all over the place. So they are limited by their own creations, I would say. So this is what it is for our country. And by the way, this is actually the highest speed that you can get. So I have the best type of DSL in the country, and it's still shit. For me at least. Because I need upload speed, and as you can see, it's 2 megabits, which for uploading, it would take me like around 30 minutes overall to upload one file to YouTube. And that's not good enough, okay? In my beginnings, I was uploading 4 to 5 hours, like few files. Actually, one file also uploading 4 hours on YouTube. One game, 4 hours, okay? That was bad, but that was beginnings, okay? I moved on, okay? Technology a little bit moved on also, so I'm definitely requiring right now something more, because I'm doing it, pretty seriously. I like what I do here, and I want the best quality, and I don't want to waste my time. It's, the best thing is about making this just so the production itself is like lowered to the minimum, or it would be pain in the ass. So 2 megabits, not good enough. I have different internet for that, but let's actually talk about this one. For example, if I want to use this one on a streaming itself, the thing is the download is affected directly by the upload. So if I'll be uploading, which means streaming is uploading in real time, this speed and this ping will be affected by the upload speed, okay? So for example, I'm running XSplit right now. I cannot really click on it. That's actually interesting. XSplit basically works that you can set the bitrate, okay? Bitrate is how much data I guess you are sending, okay? So sometimes when you see a stream and it's like disoriented with a lot of action happening, that means the person, okay, behind the program, the bitrate is very low. So for example, it can be 1.4 for me on this internet, 1.4 megabits, okay? And if there's a lot of action, it's just not good enough. So the screen disorients, and it's not that focused, not that smooth, okay? That's what it means, the bitrate. That's what you see on some streams. Unfortunately, as I said, this is affecting this, so I need to go for the ratio of being okay for the stream and yet not affecting my ping too much. So for example, if I'll do, okay, one great test, let's go ping some random server. So I'll be getting response from the random server right now. Alright, hopefully you're gonna see that in a few seconds. Here we go. So I'm just getting some response from random server, and I'm gonna do test. Right now, it's not testing upload speed, it's testing download speed. So as you can see, there's nothing happening, but right now, in a few seconds, it's gonna be testing upload speed, and you will see how the ping is affected. So right now, it's fully testing download speed. Right now, again, as you can see, it's jumping on the upload speed. So this is fully used upload speed for the testing, okay? And look how different it is. It's like 100% difference from the previous data. This is just testing the response to a server. I'm not playing anything, I'm not doing anything. As you can see, it's going back to the normal right now. This was the usage of the upload, okay, at full. So this was these 2 megabits used to the full potential. Basically, this would mean the game is becoming unplayable, okay? That would mean the game couldn't even move. I couldn't move in the game, I couldn't do any actions because the delay would be like 2 seconds, okay? So I need to get the ratio between the upload, basically the quality and the smoothness and the focus on the stream, and so it's also playable. So if I'm streaming on this internet, the outcome is, it's reliable, you know, it's gonna stream the whole time for 5 hours without problem. The quality will be, you know, it's gonna be running like 1.3 or 1.4 megabits because I just cannot go to the max. As I said, that you know, the affecting of the ping and the download. But the problem is my ping in the game will jump because I'm still using some of the upload. So the ping will be, you know, let's say I'm normally running on 50 to 60, the ping will be 80 to 100. It will be like hovering right there. So that is not really the good internet, but it's a reliable one. Okay, the second one is good for uploading, but not really streaming. So I'm gonna be back when I'll set up the second one. Okay, welcome to the second part, and I'm gonna be showing the second internet I have, which is the first one was DSL technology. This is a Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi from here, my house, there's an antenna actually watching right there, and there's a receiver antenna, also the bigger one. I have a small one, so it's actually direct view. I can see it from the top of my roof, so it should be, you know, perfect, which it is. In this sense, I have zero packet lost any time of the day on this internet, so it's Wi-Fi for me. They're running like a fiber there, so for them it's like insane, and it's traveling to me right now. The internet basic speed is 8/8 megabits, okay? Pretty consistent. Usually, if I'm like at the lower end, like a lot of people, let's say, are joining, it's like 5. Okay, it's 5 at like worst, which is, I feel, very good. It's still, the ping is great on those 5s, but still it's 8/8 normally. From 6 to 9, which is daylight. From night, this internet is becoming kind of interesting because it removes limitations of the speed. So if there's like nobody on the line, okay, and basically what the Wi-Fi can, what they can send me, they are gonna send me. So right now, I tested, it's 9/11, as you can see, or maybe you can't, I'm not really sure, you probably should. It's 9/11, and the speed is 22 megabits, so it's kind of similar to that one, download-wise, but upload is 20 megabits also. So basically, I could run, I'd say, at least 4 streams at the same time at the best quality, 1080, 30 frames per second, and set around 3 to 4,000 bitrate for that one stream especially, which is 3 times more than I'm running on that internet. And I could run 4 of these on this internet, okay? And it would not be affecting the ping nor the download. So this internet is great speed, definitely good for uploading. So this is what I'm using to upload to YouTube. It takes, to 5 minutes to upload the video to YouTube. It's that fast. Sometimes even like 3 minutes, 2 minutes is just insane. That's what I like. Immediately upload to YouTube, and I'm done for the day. That's what is good. I don't want to sit here 5 hours and check out if it's something fucked up. So this is great for uploading, but it's a Wi-Fi. Again, 0 packet loss, but unfortunately there are problems that the ping is getting kind of screwed up. So usually it's gonna be good, but the thing is that for uploading, I'm uploading 5 minutes, let's say 2 files, if it's running this speed. So, but the stream itself, for example, it's running 5 hours, not 5 minutes, but 5 hours consistently, okay? Each second I'm there to make a content, I'm there to upload like a game, or just my like fucking face and doing something. It's running 5 hours straight. So I need 5 hours of consistency for the stream, which in this one, it's not reliable as a Wi-Fi. I'm not really sure what is causing it. I have no idea. There's zero packet loss even when it's kind of screwing up. So I have no idea if it's amount of people or just something, something that I don't know what it is, but definitely this, okay, is getting devastated sometimes. You could watch it on some of my streams, that this like 30 milliseconds that went to like fucking, it was hovering on like 100 and 250, 700 even, just jumping around crazily. And it's not, it's not gonna be like, there's my receiver and there's a what they are sending me. It's not like plane is scanning in a, and blocking the signal and just leaves in 5 seconds. I'm like, okay, my internet is back. It's a problem. There's some problem randomly, can be any fucking time. That's the bad thing. Again, completely unreliable. So for streaming for 5 hours, it's just a Russian roulette, okay? Maybe it's gonna be there, maybe it's not gonna be there. That's why I hate this internet for streaming. Again, not really option 2, because it's gonna be great when it works, but will it work the whole time? And a lot of times, I would say at least like 20 to 30% of times, it wasn't on these streams. So that I ran past my, streaming on a Twitch carrier. It wasn't working, unfortunately. And the problem is not disappearing in 10 minutes. It can be there in 1 hour, even longer. So not really sure what is causing it. But again, unreliable. This would be the greatest internet ever if it was reliable. Again, if it was cable. So the cable, you could say like, why don't I have a cable? Because there's none here. There's literally no cable here. And I've actually made a picture to show you exactly how this cable works. So they were doing cables like more than 10 years, I would say 15 years ago, they were actually putting cables into the ground, okay? And there were people, because at the time there was like no fucking phones, no internet. So there were people actually going for different houses right here on the streets, like house by house, and they were asking people, do you want cable? Do you want this? Like, you will have more programs. It won't cost you anything to build up. There's just possibility of getting it. Unfortunately, on the street there is a lot of old people. And you know what old people do? They screw the young ones. So they said, no, I don't want anything. I'm okay with my 2 programs. It's okay. Because they don't speak any language. They have no future. I'm sorry, they don't. And they are stuck in the past. So they are quite fine with 2 programs that are, broadcasting their favorite musicals of 60s. That's great for them. War movies of 50s. That's great too. So they're okay with 2 programs, even though it wouldn't cost them anything. They were thinking like, oh, it's gonna be trouble because when I will be going with my groceries, there's gonna be ground that is, destroyed. So I'll have to go around. It's too much work. So I'll fuck up the whole generation after me, so I can get a better deal. All right. So I made a graph, basically, or picture. All right, this is it. And this is explaining everything. Okay, so I'm living on this street. Okay, it's basically going through, like, there's a hill. I'm basically on a hill. This is a hill. This is going upwards. This is up, and I'm going upwards. I'm basically in the middle of the hill. Okay, on like a side street, running like right here through the hill. There are houses right here. Okay, there's a cable there, and this distance, I would say, is not even 100 meters. So the cable ends right when my street begins. The cable ends. So, that's the problem. I even saying here, give me a cable, bro. I need a cable. It's just not gonna happen. They are not gonna build anything because, companies are not working here to, be better for you. Just a fun thought. They are not working to be better themselves. Like, hey, we have technology and we are making it better, making it for everybody. Like, fuck everybody else. We're gonna be the best ones. No. The cable is running mostly for the big rabbit houses, which means it's huge house, basically a cage, or house with the cages, like 100 families in one house, in one building. And there's a cable because, we have hundreds of potential customers. Here would be me. There's a me. I'm basically... Okay, this is the picture. And yes, there's an airport with my personal plane. Right there. It's right there. Trust me. I live here, so, You don't know. I know. I know the details. But yes. So I'm actually nobody uses. That's the thing. Like these internets are great for watching videos on YouTube, downloading movies, whatever they are downloading, watching anything. I don't really sure what else they can do. Playing games, fucking sending email. They're great, perfect internet for that shit. But I need reliable and upload speed. That's what I need. It can be just 5.5, but it needs to be reliable and good upload speed. That is internet that I need. There's nowhere fucking here. And by the way, I'm paying 3 times to 4 times as much as people in these, buildings, rabbits, as I mentioned, that are paying for 100/10 megabits reliable internet because it's cable. I'm paying like 3 times more, just so I can produce this shit, or with this shit I can produce. But I'm the only one. I'm a patriot of the streaming, at least here. I'm like, in the middle of the street, calling people, preaching to them, like, we need better internet. Right here, right now on this street. It's like nobody. It's like just fucking me, unfortunately. So, the only way is to move the fuck away from this location, which is very hard. I know this video will be longer, but let's just 1 minute to why it's hard. Okay. So, I'm living in the apartment. It's being paid. It's great. There are multiple rooms. There's a kitchen. There's a bathroom separated with shower and bathroom, which is awesome. There are 2 rooms for like a sleeping. There's a living room with a big TV. So if somebody comes, he's like, "Why do you need to go?" I'm like, my answer would be like, I need upload, man. I just need more upload. Can't do that, and they're not gonna give you anything for free. Like a state. This is actually state owned. You are just paying to them. So, me asking for like a different home and one of the requirements is the better upload is not really something that's gonna happen. Okay, they are not even right now at this age giving people like fucking pregnant. Actually, my mother and father, both of them, you need both to create this. She was pregnant and they were asking for a house, and they had even contacts to that girl, bitch, and yeah, she gave him the house because they were pregnant. So basically, they should actually thank me afterwards that I arranged the first house that they got. So that is not happening. Nobody's gonna give me a fucking house because I live in one. I could buy one for about, let's say, $6,000 plus for better upload. Okay, good. All right. What's the other choice? There's none. So that is it. I want to move fuck away. Like I want to move, so it's gonna happen eventually. But it's not really anything close to right now. So that is it. Nothing really more than just watching this amazing picture. So thank you for watching. I explained the internet that I have. As the first one, reliable. Unfortunately, not enough speed, and the speed is affecting my gameplay. And the streaming itself is affecting my gameplay. The second one, if it runs okay, it's best thing you can get. But it's that unreliable that any fuck up, any problem can happen any second. And in a stream that is 5 hours of content, continuous content, you just can't let it happen. That's just not gonna happen. The fuck ups will be there, unfortunately. So that is it, my internet state right now. Internetz. That's what I'm working with, so I'm gonna try to stream much more. I have to just figure out how to do it and not be frustrated, because if I'm gonna get frustrated with the internet, I'm kind of losing when I'm frustrated. I'm losing the touch. I'm losing the jokes. I'm losing the funny, because I'm pissed. I'm really pissed, because this is like every day that I have to like look at this shit and be like, what am I doing with this? But that is it. Thank you for watching. That is it.